Hello guys, hello to everyone. How is really your day going? And hope it's going well. So you're welcome to my channel. This is Blessed Chinagwa channel. For those that are just tuning in for the very first time, you're very much welcome. And for those that have been with us, so how are you finding this channel? I hope you're finding it so exciting. Those things that those little things that is still keeping you with us. I hope it's really strengthening you. So we have a very important topic that we need to discuss today. It's very important. It just came at heart, and I said I must talk about it today to my friends and people that are all over the world through this means. So stay back with us as I get back to you later. Yes, you're welcome back. So, like I said, we have a very interesting topic to talk about. Here in this channel, I always say that I'm going to be bringing interesting topics that has to do with either family or that has to do with marital issues or have to do with other related issues at all. So with other vlogs, so that's going to be adding up with this channel. So you're very much welcome. I'm thankful that you're able to stay back even to this time. So that means you really are attentive and you want to know what this lady has today for you all. So today, like I said, I have a very interesting topic I need to also discuss, and I will not take much time. All right. So today's topic that I said I really need to dish out today for my fellow, ladies and gentlemen and the guys that all there is about. Guess what? And that is maintenance. In English terms, that's maintenance. But in other terms, other terms, that is the local dialectical terms. I'm talking about the local one is packaging. Packaging, that is what we need to discuss today. Another way of English word they use to make it more bigger. I mean, if they want to make it more attractive is maintenance. And that maintenance, which is that packaging, comes in different dimensions. And today I'm going to be talking about packaging in marriage. You can imagine what this woman has to say to everyone. Packaging in marriage matters most. Matters a lot. Packaging in marriage. Okay, and today we need to delve into the issue because you might be thinking that it's not a necessary issue. It's really a necessary, very important. Not even, I'm going to diverge, in other parts, okay? So, but this one today is on marriage. And packaging in marriage, or packaging generally, means those extra things that you do to make something attractive, those extra packaging. If it's in packaging that has to do with goods and services that you sell, those things that you do to those your goods or those services that you render that makes it so attractive for people to come back and get those things from you. Okay, that is what is called packaging. Then when it comes to marriage, packaging in marriage means those extra things that you do that will make you attractive as a married woman. It's very important, my dear. It's very important. I know why I'm saying so, because though it's on two-sided way, but first I'm going to go first on packaging in 1/10. Okay, then we'll not generalize. Packaging here in marriage, I will just have to use the example of a woman because I'm a woman. Also, I'm going to talk on the part of a man. Okay, so I will try and do a little justice to that. Though I'm not a man, but I will try and do because I know I have a brother and I have a husband and I know what I'm talking about. Okay, for those that also understand. So packaging in marriage has to do with those extra things that a woman does, a married woman does, that will make her attractive. We are not perfect. We always run towards perfection. But in Bible terms, Bible says we are perfect in all things. But this time around, we are not talking about Bible terms. We're talking about both types of biblical terms and other physical terms between you and other women that are not biblically related. Okay? Packaging is those things that a woman does, like I said. Your dressing matters most. Then when it comes to the news that we hear these days, where you see some ladies or maybe some women saying that their husband has been taken by a side chick. Okay, though it's the grace of God that keeps that man with you, but on your own part, number one thing that you need to still do, though you already have kids, okay, but there is nothing like playing that role on your own. Just know that at least you have done your own part, and that part has to do with you looking at yourself from head to toe. We know that definitely there will be difference after bringing to the world kids, okay, into the home, into your marriage. We know that there will definitely be weight, gain and the other things. But what are the extra things that you do that will make you attractive to your husband? Not just to your husband at first that you live with at home, but also in your office. What are the things you do? Would you always want to be looking shabby wherever you find yourself? If they say side chick are taking most husbands these days, my dear, what are those things that you have left behind? Before you got married, there are some things that you were doing with your husband. When you want to go out, you dress up. Then when you are not married, just because you want to be attractive, you want the man to keep you as a wife, you want to be a housewife material, you dress up, you be on your good behavior. Why? Because you're not married. Then after you are married, you forget those things behind, my dear. You're making a big blunder, big time for that matter. Those things that you know that you were doing before you got married, that is it. It's even when you are married, that is when you now start doing them more. They say side chicks. Then look at those side chicks. What are those things that keep them attracted to your husband? And at the same time, you have to be a very wise woman. We know that sometimes those of these things, some of these men, they are not doing it ordinarily. It might be just that being influenced by some outside forces. What I mean by outside forces, some outside forces means maybe those that are being possessed. Because even there are some men, even if at all they get married to very pretty princess, when you look at this, maybe the woman they're already married to, she's so attractive. People look at her and are like, oh my God, so this pretty woman, yet the husband cheats on her. We know that sometimes some of these men, they are being possessed by something I don't understand. Okay, then we know that you have to be praying, but first, just be attractive. If you know those things that you used to do before you got married, begin to do it. Now, yes, we know when a woman brings children into this world, definitely she will add weight in some parts, either in the tummy area or in the laps. Do those things. If it's exercise that you need to do, even if at all you don't want to, it's not going to be possible for you to return back to your original shape before you start bringing kids into the world. Try your own best to dress well, dress sweet. When when you be in your house and whether your boyfriend or your fiancé is coming to see you in your house, before he comes, you put on your perfume, you dress up. You can imagine when you have not even got married. You put on your perfume, you dress up, you look sweet, you smell well. Why? Because you really want to see those things that will make him attracted to you. Then when you now got married, you now tell yourself that no, I don't think I have to continue with this, my dear. This is just the time. If you have not heard anything like this before, take it from me, from this medium. This is the time you have to do those things that those side chick does. You see those side chick at night, for instance, at night. Then before you got married, you used to call. You'll be making you want to speak to him, the guy that you really are in love, that you want to settle down with. You call him at night, around 12, around 1. And these days, when you get married, I find that it's not what you want to continue doing anymore. What is even the need of calling him anyway? Let him go. It's not my business. Anytime he comes back, it's his own, cup of tea. No. These things are the things that you do. Do your own part and leave God to do the rest. And at the same time, it's also important for you to pray for them, because sometimes they don't even know. You can imagine these ladies that will say this. Sometimes you see them wearing a very short, skimpy things that makes this men so attractive. So sometimes there was even a time I was just walking on the road. I saw two ladies. They were just putting on a very attractive clothes. All their breasts, the side of this, their breasts were showing, And I'm even pitying for these men, because I can imagine their feeling. All right, when they see these girls and they get so carried away, so you look at them and you just want to think, what are the things that you need to do to keep this man, you know, within you? You have prayed, you've dressed, and if you have done all that, just begin to keep yourself and just be patient that one day things are going to turn around. And on the side of the men, what are those things that you were doing when you want to get this lady, or want to get this woman, or you want to get this chick? What are those things that you were doing before you go to her? Before you got married to her, you will dress up and go for very good t-shirts and one kind beautiful jeans to, you know, to suit yourself, so that she will not look at you as a low class person, or look at you as somebody that doesn't even have any standard of living. You dress well just to go and get that lady. Why? Because you already saw what you wanted, and now you now find out that you, man, you can't even go out to get good perfume for yourself to look, to smell sweet, because you find out that you are the man. So the woman is somebody that will tolerate you, even if at all you are dressing like a sheep, she will not complain. Why? Because, you know, it's just like the gene, how they are being created. Women, they must bear it, then men are not the ones that will bear. So as a man, just keep yourself neat, smell good. If you find out that you are having mouth odor, just look for extra mouthwash to put and, you know, elevate the smell. So that's just it. Then another thing is prayer. I always emphasize on that. Sometimes you do those things that you will do, yet nothing is coming forth. You pray, and when you are finding that you have done everything you know you will do, and yet there is no change, that is when you have to wait on God. And you see, another thing there is just that I'll have to convince you that if that man is the right man for you, and you have prayed, you have done everything you know you can do, and he still misbehaving, if he's the right man for you, definitely God will intervene. That is just for sure. Just begin to look up to God and let him guide you through. But just begin to skip. But if it's a man that beats you after you have finished dressing up, get attractive, and as in like packaged yourself, you have done everything, you have prayed, yet there is no changes, that means, and it's beating you, you have to look for a way out and think on what to do for yourself. Okay, just to, don't just say you have regretted all your journeys. So after all these years with this man, yet there is nothing that came out of it. Don't say that. God has a plan and good purpose for you. Okay, so I'm going to come up on the next topic on the next time. So I told you I'm just not going to take much time. So we'll round up for today. I'm going to come for the next video. This is just the first part of it. The second one, we're going to continue on the next one the next time. So till we meet on the next one, please try and subscribe to this channel. It's going to really elevate me to, you know, bring out every suggestions that I need to bring out from me to you guys. So we'll meet on the next one, like I said. So till then, have a very good night and have a blessed day. Bye.